Sitting here with Kacey Jordan.
Hello.
How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing beautiful.
A rainy day in South Florida.
Oh my goodness, it was like nervous. I got time for a shower, and in the end, I got a shower outside, like literally, like soaking wet. Hair was nice and dry, ready for makeup, and I had taken 2 showers today.
Yeah, we fixed you all up. You look great.
Yeah.
So how you been? What's life like?
I've been great. I've been shooting for almost 12 years, doing a bunch of, of course, my earlier years, did a lot of teen stuff, and now I'm back because I want to do more, stuff that I haven't done yet. I've tried working on getting the booty, not being so petite. I wanted to have some curves, just to be kind of like my natural, self. I just want to see what else I could do,
Mm-hmm. So you have been in the business a long time, and there's some things you haven't done or haven't done much of.
Exactly. I had a very flat chest, and some companies, of course, they're like, oh, well, you eat boobs, but I did so. It was more popular for me to not have any boobs at all, and
Like the young look, I guess.
Yeah, the young look, and I really just, especially because I listen and want to make my fans happy, but also at the end I wanted to make myself happy. But I was lucky enough to shoot for those 7 years.
And you're still shooting. You're back now, so
yeah,
that's great.
Now I got the boobs, and now I get to do all the stuff that I wasn't able to do without boobs.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, talking about what your fans want, making your fans happy, you were mentioning to me before, they really want to see you do some interracial work, and you've only done, 3 scenes?
Yes, this is going to be the 3rd scene.
Oh, this is the 3rd, okay.
Well, I had my own little, I had a personal, there's a guy I stayed at one of the model houses, and, I was like, hey, you want to shoot with me, for my,
Your personal stuff.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, and I was hooking up with him anyways, because he was hot, and, but this is my 3rd official scene, that one no one really knows about, so this is like my 3rd official scene, and all my friends are like, please do more and more, and I'm like, trust me, I want to.
Well, here you are.
It's just opportunity, and when I got the call about it, I've just been glowing ever since.
Yeah,
you
seem excited.
Yeah.
So what is it? Are you attracted to black guys in your personal life?
Yes.
You are. Have you always been that way, or is it a more recent thing?
Always been that way. Yeah, I just I've dated a few black guys. I don't know, they're just so sexy.
What is it about them? Their skin or their dick?
Everything. Their skin, their beautiful cocks. Oh my goodness, I blush when I see them. I'm like, oh God, I'm like, especially the porn black cocks are just.
They're big, right?
They're just beautiful.
Okay.
And they're so smooth. I don't know. They just really utter them. Like, either it's just because they're putting all kinds of lube on it, or they're just, I don't know. Their skin's so soft.
Hey, you look like you're getting excited.
I know. It's like, this is the teasing part.
So some people know who you are, some people don't. So part of your history, you've been with a few celebrities and kind of been associated with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could talk about them or not.
Oh yeah, there's some where you have to sign, like you can't talk about it. And
you didn't have to sign something with old Charlie, did you?
No.
Okay.
No, he's very trusting, kind.
What's the matter?
I got a hair in my mouth.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Pull it
Better
out.
if you.
You got it?
With me, you never know.
So you had fun with Charlie Sheen, I guess, back in the day?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Sorry.
Are you getting
I got it.
You sure?
Yep,
okay.
I got it.
Sorry.
I got it. So, yeah, I was, it's like the infamous 36-hour binge, and, it was supposed to end up being serious. I was supposed to live with him, and I was like the only girl that stayed behind, but when I first walked in, he was like, oh my gosh, Kacey, because he had tried contacting me years before, because his dentist is my client.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how you made the connection.
And finally, he asked a porn girl to contact me via Twitter. She's like, it's real, this is happening, can you be here tonight? He wants you ASAP. I walk in the door. I'm thinking, okay, he's an A-list celebrity, you know, I don't know what to do. You know, I've seen celebrities before, but Charlie was huge. He had this big show, being paid $2 million an episode. And I walk in, and he doesn't have his teeth in. He had like a wine-stained shirt. And anyways, he was just so kind. He goes, oh my gosh, Kacey. And like the other girls were kind of just like, what? Like, he's like, I've been wanting to meet you for so long. I am such a huge fan.
Isn't that weird when like an A-list celebrity says that to you?
Yeah,
you know, it's like wow.
He's like, I do films, but the real films I think are the porn. Porn is the best. You guys are the real stars.
Wow.
And he wanted to watch all my scenes and everything. And I mean, it was a long party, and it ended up just being me and him most of the time.
Yeah, no, he seems like he's cool as shit. Like, he seems like he'd be fun as hell to hang out with. If anything else, is he wild and crazy or more mellow?
Wild, crazy, and so kind, big heart, and a lot of people do exploit him, and people are like, oh, well, he did all these interviews, but what a lot of people don't know, and I've done interviews trying to explain it, but they never air, and I'm like, damn it.
Well, we're gonna air this.
Okay, please air this. I want people to know that I got a phone call because when something like that huge, because it was world news, everybody got a hold of my number, media, you know, someone pretended to be, listen, this is Dr. So-and-so, we're at the Cedar Sinai, which is where he was admitted for his OD. He's not responding to medical attention. He's going to die. You need to tell us exactly what he took, when, what time. You know,
oh, I didn't know he went through all that.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, I was like crying. All of a sudden, I get my next phone because my phone's ringing. I'm just picking up, you know. And this guy goes, "Hi, my name is so and so. You just," I go, I don't really want to do interviews. He goes, "Well, you just did one." I go, "No, that was the doctor. He might die." He goes, "No, that was so and so online. They just fished you for information. Now you've already spoken. Now if you decide not to talk with anybody else, they're gonna put words in your mouth and they can paint you bad. So if you really want to say where you stand on it, which is I support him, I hope he gets help, etc., etc." So I kind of did it, but then after a few interviews, I wanted to be done. And, someone pushes you, and they're like. And I just I felt like I was just so tired, and I just wanted it to be, done.
Right.
I didn't want it to continue, but it did, and it became the year of Charlie, and even despite him kind of losing everything, and he got better and whatnot, and I just I've always spoken positive because he was always kind to me. He meant to give me everything, and he even brought a lawyer over, and he was like, "Okay, she wants this car, this thing. She's gonna live with me," but of course, all was void after everything, and he thinks that I willingly talked, but then it's just
everybody's pulling for him because he seems like a cool guy. Everybody wants him to do well, so I wish him well. You guys still cool with each other?
We were cool with each other in the beginning, because we were obviously talking because I was doing interviews and he was doing interviews, calling in radio shows and talking about Tiger Blood. But in the end, I heard him on the interview with Howard Stern, because I had gone on there too, that he had called me the B word for talking after being paid, and he doesn't know what happened. Like I just told you, no one knows how I was able to talk. I could have just not, but
you got
again,
bamboozled.
I could have been painted like a bad person for talking in the first place, but I thought I was a doctor.
Okay, you got bamboozled then. Okay.
Yeah, so now everybody knows. I've been dying. I thought I had to tell this in my documentary, and that never ever got edited to it. It does documentaries and stuff.
All right, well, you got it out there.
Yeah,
we're good.
I did.
Now we know the truth.
And only you have it.
Yes. Exclusive.
Dun, dun.
All right, so back to sex and black dicks and stuff like that. Yeah. So today you are going to do your third ever scene with a black guy, and where are you living now?
I live in Los Angeles.
LA.
And yes, I moved around. I've been, Manhattan, Houston. I've lived in Miami for a little bit, but LA, yeah.
LA. You like it there?
I love it. Yeah, I mean, I really just love doing films and doing acting and pursuing a bunch of these opportunities that I'm trying to come up. And I love the sex and being Kacey, and we're in a different kind of world. We're in a I don't know if I'm allowed to say, it's a Kardashian world. Sex tapes. It doesn't really matter. If you've done sex tapes, so many girls have crossed over.
It makes some people's careers, right?
Yeah, I just want to just see where it goes, and hopefully there'll be more. Maybe someone will do a scandal with me because I've always been kind of a naughty girl. But
Yeah, call me, I'm down.
call me one party. Let's let's have another party. Let's make it a 72-hour party.
You could use a little more controversy in your life, right? Why not?
Why not?